What? 6 people with autism versus one
I
fake.
can't choose any of you guys. I can't choose any of you guys to be the mole.
This is gonna be the hardest
even me
thing.
myself. Like it's like I think I'm the mole, honestly.
What? How do you act like you have autism? What? I mean, I probably do, to be honest, but
I think we just talk about our disabilities.
I prefer disorder.
Disorder, yeah.
Yeah.
I was diagnosed in
I know them
middle
look like-
school, and then I
Never mind.
transitioned
Never
to
mind.
a school for people on the spectrum. Once I graduated middle school and went to that school, I kind of really enjoyed where I was at and everything. This is really hard because there's like so many eyes on me already. It's just taken a while to accept that I have a disorder.
This guy seems like
There's people
he's-
who I've met myself who say you have autism, and my family would be like, did you tell him you have did you tell him you have a disability? No, I don't think I need to. But reality, it really does.
Honestly,
help
I
to
probably
know
wouldn't be
that
able
I
to
do
tell
have
if
autism.
he didn't
They
tell
both
me.
suspected me
This
of
guy
being
seems like
autistic
he's-
when I was 5, but they
This guy seems like he's
hesitated to
unnecessarily,
diagnose me because I was too intelligent.
I mean, that's a compliment right there, being too intelligent.
I feel like in
Like, he
some
feels
ways it's a little bit of
he's
an insult.
he's
I
doing
was
it too
diagnosed at
much
the
to
age
not
of
be
2.
suspicious.
I don't see it as a
But maybe he
disorder
just does,
or
I don't know.
disability because I don't see my autism as something that's negatively affected my life because like I like who I am, I like the way I think, and I don't want to change a single thing about myself.
Honestly, like being here is
Okay.
like we have to. Oh, go ahead, Amanda. Sorry, I've spoken so.
I personally see autism as a disability.
Okay,
I have a
she's
master's
not the
in
mole.
disability studies.
She's
The medical
not
model
the
of
mole.
disability inherently says that
I'm
autism
sorry.
or any other disability is within our own fault, and that we are the cause
Or
of the
she's a
disability.
hella
But
good
the
actor.
social model of disability says that society is the cause of the disability. So autism is a disability because society is not made for me. That disability comes from without, not within. I grew up autistic and deaf.
Wait, what?
And
Wouldn't that be saying though, like if you're, let's say you get your like leg cut off or something at birth, and then you're like, well, all this shit is made for people to walk instead of making it for me to. That seems like a
feeling
like
like
a
I was
weird
such an
argument.
outcast and you know, and I was the odd one out. Oh hey, I just used the name of the. That was fun.
I was diagnosed when I was 4 years old. And,
I have no idea
it's,
what she just
you know,
said.
like it's always been a difficult process for me. You know, like basically growing up, you know, going to school and everything. You know that people don't perceive me as this normal guy. So
He
I
could
figured-
be the mole.
I figure if I'm going to be this autistic person, you know, like might as well be the best autistic person that I can be. You know, I always.
Preach.
Yeah, I mean, I always try my
she
best
is-
to excel in school.
she
you
is
know,
not
always,
the
tend to be
mole,
like one of the
chat.
smartest kids in
Chat.
school. You know,
She
you know,
is
that's the whole
not the mole.
stereotype.
I would consider myself a late bloomer. I was diagnosed at the age of 22. I went most of my life
late
always
bloomer
knowing
with
that
autism.
There's something
What?
different about me, but I couldn't put my finger on it. The reason why I only got diagnosed this year was because I recently moved to a large metropolitan area that has many resources, and so that
She
was
could also be
one
the
of
mole.
best decisions I've ever made in my life because I have access to therapy, and I was finally able to get an answer
I don't
that
think so,
I was
though.
always looking for. I really struggled to fit in,
I haven't heard
I really
the
struggled
other
to,
guy talk. He's still my number one guess.
be able to come up with the right words to get other kids to want to talk to me. And so I stood out pretty badly, and that continued throughout my entire time in grade school. I remember first feeling what depression was when I was around 6.
So when I was
Jesus.
in university, they make us do these psychological studies because I was studying psychology, and they have different things you can apply for. And I noticed one of them was they were studying autism in women, specifically like people who are older. So I applied, and that was how I got my diagnosis, which was like I was
You applied for
21
autism.
then. My wife and like one of my friends are actually the only people that know I've been diagnosed. So surprise family or friends, anyone
Wait,
who's
what?
watching.
Wait.
21 Then my wife and like one of my friends are actually the only people that know I've
Oh, I
been
thought she said she
diagnosed. So,
hadn't told her
surprise
wife. I
family
was
or
like,
friends, anyone
bro,
who's
ain't
watching.
no way.
It was like an eye opener. It was kind of bittersweet because it was like
Should I get tested?
I'm happy
I feel
now.
like I
I
should
have
get
answers
tested.
to all things that were going on before that I thought might have been something wrong with me.
There is nothing wrong with you, okay? You're amazing.
I agree with that.
I agree.
Aw.
I agree now.
Should I go ahead? Yeah.
Yeah, I was diagnosed with when I was a child, but I didn't know I was autistic because, I mean, as a 2, 3, 4-year-old, I mean, I don't know how one even knows what's supposed to be up with them. So it's definitely hard to speak in a group situation.
He's still
'cause
my
I can
guess.
never tell the rules of like how to, like when to talk and when to speak up. It's kind of like just jumping in like right when you're kind of feeling like it. Plus, I've also blocked a lot of my childhood memories from trauma. And, so I lived my whole life just wondering why I couldn't connect to people,
Understand
understand
feelings
each
about
other.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I ask you guys a questions about like what are stimulants? Like, do you guys like chew gum, or do you guys like have anything that you guys do specifically to like keep you guys calm
This guy's-
or keep you guys?
I feel like if this guy
Go ahead, Amanda.
didn't, the reason
Color pink. Okay.
the reason this guy isn't my guess is because I think if he didn't have autism, he would be okay, dude. But he'd be trying harder to like look like he has autism. You
My
know?
favorite color.
No,
in
I'm
the
just
whole
not gonna say
world-
anything.
My whole room is pink. At home, my bed is pink, my bedspread is pink, and my pillows are pink, and my rug is pink, and my carpet is pink. I even have a framed pink picture of and most of my clothes are pink. I love pink. It's the best color in the whole world.
Okay. Okay. I've never heard
I love
color.
blue too.
I like blue too, but pink is better.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, it's subjective.
How do you guys feel about that term high function?
Okay.
I don't like that
I
term
didn't
at
really
all.
think about it too much.
High functioning
I think about
autism.
it, that
Autism
much
is too
better.
much of a spectrum. So many people with autism have so many different experiences.
I can't choose
True.
any of you guys to be the mole.
This is gonna be the
like,
hardest
Even me
thing.
myself, like it's like I think I'm the mole. Honestly, like
Like how they were like, try to find the mole. And we're like, maybe there's none. There's
Even the person who's neurotypical might just be an undiagnosed autistic.
Yeah.
You never know that. You never know about that.
True.
Like, damn, all this relates. Wait a second. Huh.
The mole might not be neurotypical just because someone
Okay,
doesn't have
they're
autism
all
doesn't mean
saying the mole
could
might,
have like ADHD
except
or
for her.
OCD.
Actual
And
anxiety.
I feel like if
could
you were
be
the mole, you would say
overlapping
the mole
symptoms that
to-
could be
I
associated
don't know
with
what I'm
autism
saying,
as
bro.
well.
My kid has a genetic condition that is not autism, but does manifest behaviorally and neurologically in many ways that are similar to autism. So when people interact with my kid, they often see an autistic child, but my kid isn't autistic.
Does autism run in
Okay.
any of your guys' family?
I realized I was autistic because my little half brother, he's 5 years old. Well, I guess he's 7 now. Whoops, I don't know his age. But like, I see him, I'm like, wasn't I like that when I was a kid? My mom was like, yeah, because we thought you're autistic too. I was like, what?
And I just found out that my youngest nephew was just recently diagnosed with autism as well. So, but luckily he had an uncle who already
isn't
experienced
autism
something
genetic?
that he's going to experience, and I can and I could be a mentor towards him.
Yeah, my dad is an undiagnosed autistic. Sorry, Dad.
Go ahead.
do you ever like wake up and feel like you're not autistic and like, or like you have a disability? You're like, this is just me. Like,
Yes.
Feel that way.
It's called masking.
I think I could be seen as neurotypical passing sometimes because I try to hide as much symptoms as possible because I was trained to do so at a very early age.
People that don't have
Okay,
experience
fair
with
enough.
others who have autism, they expect it to stand out, and that's not always the case. You know, I mean,
True.
we all look like humans.
I think you can blame that partly on the media, how they portray us.
We don't really have good representation of
Like,
us.
No, we don't.
True.
That movie with Dustin Hoffman, Rain Man, where you being on the spectrum automatically mean you're good at gambling. I wish I was good at gambling or something.
None of them have the same experiences that I do. So there's no way to have pinpointed, oh, this person is more quiet, this person is more socially awkward. There's no way to tell who was autistic or not.
On
Fair
the
enough.
count
I
of
still think it's
3,
him.
will the mole please raise their hand?
Wait, what? Wait, they actually don't vote anyone out. Oh, weird. Okay.
1,
This dude, come on,
2,
do it.
3.
Come on. Dude, I said it.
seen that coming.
I said she was the only one that
totally didn't see
didn't
that
say
I
that
was
the mole.
shook.
But I thought
was like,
that would
no,
just be
no,
a
it
strap,
cannot be
but
her.
I guess
It can't-
not.
It can't be her.
I never would have guessed.
I actually didn't lie about anything. I just flipped out autism with FASD, and it stands for fetal alcohol spectrum disorder. I was exposed to alcohol when I was inside my mom in the room for the first 5 months.
Jesus.
And,
Jesus.
you can kind of think of FASD as a spectrum just like ASD.
Even though she might not have been autistic, there are a lot of overlaps between autism and many other neurological disabilities.
FASD
True.
is never talked about. I've never met a single person who shares that diagnosis with me.
What differences do you see between people with autism versus?
I actually see a ton of similarities. And I wouldn't want to discredit anybody else's experience, but autism does run in my family very heavily. My dad has autism, I have a sister that has autism, and I have quite a few cousins who have autism. And I also have quite a few friends who have autism.
Damn, we're not your first.
Okay.
The autism community
W
accepts
Riz?
you.
What do you think?
Getting a diagnosis can be a whirlwind of emotions. As long as you stay true to yourself, I promise you everything's gonna end up okay.
We are more than the label that defines us. At each label we have is